Hello, and welcome to How Was It Written with Lee Pat. When you were here before, I didn't know which chord to play, C major or minor. Would you care either way? Today we'll look at Creep by Radiohead, and as it turns out, they played both C major and C minor. But she still didn't care, did she? What are the chords here? G major, B major, C major, and C minor. These are the only four chords. They repeat throughout the song. But what's amazing is that there's a very strong forward movement from each chord to the next. If you're familiar with the notion of leading notes, notes that resolve half a step up or down to a note in the next chord, well, this whole song is built on leading notes. Let's see what I mean. G major, D goes half a step up, and G goes half a step down, so we get B major, and then the whole chord moves half a step up to C major, and then E goes down to E flat, and we get C minor, and then E flat goes down to D, and C goes down to B, and we get G major again. Amazing. All the movement between notes of the chords in this song is by half a step. Maybe that's why there's such a strong momentum that never gets old, and the song constantly moves forward. Of course, there's much to be said about the great use of dynamics between the verse and the chorus, about the great use of melody. You've got a phrase which is then repeated with a slight variation at the end, then another phrase again repeated with a slight variation at the end, and then we move up for the chorus, and then we move even higher up for the middle section. So there you are, great dynamics, a great melody, and an amazing harmony, an amazing forward movement from the one chord to the three chord. Normally in G major you will get a minor three chord, but here we've got a major three chord, and you could think about this as a secondary dominant resolving into the sixth chord of G major, or you could think about it as a chromatic anticipation of the four chord, which is what happens here. And then we've got the 4 to 4 minor back to 1, which in fact in music theory is known as plagal cadence. The movement from 4 to 1 at the end of a piece is known as a plagal cadence, and here we've got a combination of the major and minor plagal cadences. So there you are, an amazing song. Everything works beautifully together, and all we can say is bravo Radiohead, and look at another song next time. Until then, try to come up with yet another melody over these four chords, and I'm looking forward to hearing it. See you next time here on How Was It Written with Lee Pat.